Good evening, Belize, and welcome to XTV's news broadcast for Monday, April 20, 2026. Making headlines tonight, 3 dead in Orange Walk RTA, while Punta Gorda records 1 traffic accident fatality. BCWJ says former CEO turned up at BTL requesting severance. And SSB to own 30% shares in Hydro Belize. We take a first break and return with the news in detail.
When the job demands more, Milwaukee Power Tools are designed to handle the toughest jobs on the construction site. If it's speed, durability, and performance you need, Milwaukee is the perfect choice. For unstoppable power at an unbeatable price, make it Milwaukee. Nothing but heavy duty. Available at Benny's. Quality and savings.
I didn't know anything about honey or bees. I was really awed when I opened the hive box and I saw there was just not bees. There is wax, there is propolis, there is pollen, there is the entire education of what is going on inside the hive. And I was like, how come nobody in Belize have ever done this before?
The farm produces 75% of what we consume. We were introduced to instant coffee, so we're growing our own food, but we're drinking instant coffee. So I said it's time to introduce our own coffee as part of our food security.
My brother, he used to work at a butterfly farm, and he was in charge of breeding them. One day, when he was in the butterfly cage, he saw that they die naturally and they still look beautiful. And that is when he got the idea to make the butterfly art collages.
I used to do cakes from home. I started just giving them away, but I needed to buy my stuff back and I started selling them. So that's what started it, and I used Facebook as my means of advertisement and started getting customers.
I've always been fascinated with gemstones. It's been something that I've been collecting for more than a decade. It's just the fascination of how they come out from the earth, just different minerals and elements that combine. They just form these beautiful colors, and it's so fascinating.
Nokche Adventure Park came about from the birth of COVID. Everything was shut down in the tourism industry, and we decided, I want to do something to help the community. We got 10 bikes, 10 ATVs, and we were just doing ATV tours at that time. Shortly after, we were approached by the cruise lines. We agreed to work with them, and from then it just started growing.
The adjacent communities have collaborated together to see how they can get a space here that the wood carvers could actually market and sell their product. My husband is a woodworker. He attended the meeting. He was given a space here, and that's how basically I got involved in the business.
To me, Atlantic Bank was the best partner for us to team up with.
Having access to financing, change our business in productivity.
Once I had Atlantic Bank support with the finances, it was smooth sailing from there.
They saw the vision and they were willing to be patient. Atlantic Bank's e-commerce system has accelerated the growth for my business.
Now I can make payments and receive payments online, and this has made my job much easier.
I don't have to run to town and use fuel and the other expenses.
They were willing to be patient with us as we grew our business, and that meant the world.
I sit and sip my good cup of coffee and do payments.
Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
Belize wakes up connected to opportunity. And across our country, the work to keep Belize connected continues. SMART continues expanding our network across the country, bringing stronger coverage to more communities. With recent service enhancements in areas at Blue Creek and Progresso, Belize City, Orange Walk, and more on the way. Where bringing education closer to home, empowering entrepreneurs to grow their businesses, supporting industries that drive our economy, and keeping families connected wherever life takes them. With every expansion, we are investing in the infrastructure that moves Belize forward. Because connection isn't just about signal, it's about opportunity, progress, and the future we are building together. Smart, bringing people together.
Every great job starts at Brothers Habet, with the best supplies and the right support, including free delivery on site, so you can focus on the job. Brothers Habet, working with contractors since 1983.
The Ministry of Infrastructure Development and Housing advises the public of ongoing works for the upgrading of the George Price Highway between La Democracia and Belmont. A contract was signed for the civil works to reconstruct this segment of the highway, and the project is expected to be executed over the course of the next 3 years. The works include widening of the roadway, construction of passing lanes in industrial zones, traffic separation within village limits, scarification and improvement of the pavement and running surface, raising of the road in flood-prone areas, application of hot mix asphalt pavement, construction of major and minor intersections and a roundabout at the entrance to the George Price Boulevard, entry and exit points for the new hospital to be built, the construction of a bridge at Mount Pleasant Creek, and the provision of road safety furniture to modernize road infrastructure and improve user safety. Every effort will be made to execute the works in a manner that minimizes road user inconvenience. But all road users should expect and plan for travel delays within active construction zones. Please, drive safely. Do not speed. Do not drive under the influence of alcohol or drugs. Do not drive recklessly. Please be courteous, respect other road users, adhere to the direction of traffic safety personnel, and drive with due care and attention.
Belize, your voice is shaping our future. The Ministry of E-Governance is hosting National ID Project public consultations, and we're coming to you. Orange Walk, you're up first. Thursday, April 23rd at Central Park, 6 p.m. Come, learn, share, and help build a better ID system for all Belizeans. Then Belize City, it's your turn. Join us Friday, April 24th at the Biltmore Plaza at 5:30 p.m. Show up, speak up, because your voice matters in creating a smarter, more connected Belize.
Welcome back with your news. I am Drea Espinosa. A devastating traffic accident near August Pine Ridge Orange Walk late Sunday night around 11 claimed the lives of 3 people. They were traveling in a pickup and have been identified as 29-year-old Selvin Cortez and 35-year-old Byron Magana, both of San Felipe, and 19-year-old Sherilyn Henriquez of August Pine Ridge. According to the initial investigation, Cortez, who was the driver, veered into the lane of an oncoming cane truck and collided into one of its 2 trailers. Hours before, photos were uploaded to social media showing the trio at the Corozal Free Zone consuming alcohol. One man is dead and another injured following a serious motorcycle accident late Sunday night in Punta Gorda, Toledo. The deceased has been identified as 24-year-old Brenton Kofios and the injured man as 30-year-old Carl Mangar. The incident occurred shortly after 10 p.m. along the Thomas Vincent Ramos Highway near the dollar sign monument at the entrance of town. Initial reports indicate the motorcycle driver was traveling north when he lost control and collided with a tree on the side of the highway. ASP Stacy Smith provided an update on the investigation.
Around 10 when
Belize Telemedia Limited held an open day on Saturday, April 11 and again on Saturday, April 18 for former employees to go in and collect severance payments and income tax refund checks and to answer any questions in relation to severance. After the first severance open day, Emily Turner, spokesperson for the Belize Communications Workers for Justice, confirmed that a former CEO of the company who served in the 90s walked in requesting severance.
What I did hear was that last Saturday when BTL had the open day, it's like the severance open day, that the great, or the, not the word great, but the former CEO of BTL, Mr. Edberto Tesico, walked in for his severance. And that is quite interesting because a lot of my members have been saying that BTL is telling them that they are not eligible for severance because BTL made a payment to them in 1995. And in 1995, if that payment was done, then the CEO would have received the same payment as the current CEO at the time. So I find it very interesting that Mr. Edberto Tesico would have a claim for severance if they are disqualifying my members. But you know, when we go to court, all of these things will be open. They will have to give us the records of our members so that we can review them and we can ensure that they are being paid properly and correctly.
The Social Security Board has notified of its proposed major investment in Hydro Belize Limited, which operates the hydroelectric plants on the Macau River to sell power to Belize Electricity Limited. With an additional share purchase of $5.7 million on top of the $35 million acquired in January 2026, SSB would hold $1.4 million ordinary shares in Hydro Belize, representing approximately 30% ownership, valued at $40.7 million. Additionally, the SSB intends to purchase between $42.5 and $55 million in a bond offering by Hydro Belize. The Series 1 bonds carry a 6% interest rate and mature in 2046. Earlier this year, Hydro Belize informed that the bond offering would be used to, quote, buy and cancel the remaining shares held by the government, end quote. After the break, SSB announces proposed investment via term deposit at National Bank, and Dangriga man still missing after almost a month. Stay with us.
Look here, your kitchen light there and you've been in the kitchen.
Mama going back in there right now.
And the coffee maker?
Just to try keep me the coffee warm for later.
Where do you know?
I'll try to think about what to eat.
You know the more you open or close the fridge, it takes longer for the food cool.
Uh-huh.
For a hot day like today, it burns more energy. You to charge your phone right now?
No.
Plug it out then. You really only wash 2 socks and 1 shirt? You don't know what small load burn the same amount of electricity as large loads?
But this is my favorite shirt.
You have to be more energy efficient. Use large loads. This AC, they blow hard. You know, if you keep the temperature at 25 degrees Celsius or higher, you burn less energy and you also keep the place cool. And for a nice day like today, turn off the AC, open up the house and make some fresh breeze come in.
You know what? I think I get it now. As consumers, we need to be more energy efficient and practice energy conservation.
Nando's Wholesale is your market leader in Belize's wholesale industry when it comes to high-quality products at the most reasonable and competitive prices. With over 40 years in the wholesale business, Nando's Wholesale embraces the partnership of the hotel industry in Belize by providing world-renowned brands in wines, seasonings, condiments, and cleaners in industrial sizes, as well as small and large kitchen appliances and equipment. Nando's also takes pride in providing one of the quietest and most durable air conditioning systems in Belize with technical support and spare parts. Nando's Wholesale. Professional, reliable, effective, and prompt. Nando's Wholesale always delivers. Visit us at www.nandos.bz or send an email to nandos@nandos.bz. Or, even better yet, give us a call today at 222-500 or 280-8080 to speak to one of our sales representatives today.
Town called Freedom and Mars Production present an event you can't afford to miss.
It's the Belize Music World Festival, Saturday, April 25th, 2026.
At the spacious Marion Jones Stadium. This annual event is geared to give you the very best in music, food, and artistry.
The Belize Music World Festival.
Headlines with two of Reggae World's very best performers. The one and only Mr. Siggy himself.
Taurus Riley.
With the very first time in Belize, Reggae Prince of Reggae Royal Family,
Skip Marley.
I just wanna be close to you. With his band. And also featuring on this momentous event is Pen Cayetano with his band and Jay Cass with his band. Yes, Belize, it's a full-on band show. Also backing up this show is DJ Jago, DJ Console, DJ Cad, DJ Smurf, and Clark, and Rasa Charo. Firestarter Sound. It's all hosted by DJ Dollar. So mark the date and don't be late. April 25th. Gates open at 7 for showtime at 8 at the Marion Jones Stadium. Ticket prices on bleachers $41. General admission $61. VIP $151. Ultra Boost $2,500. Also available. Cocktail tables for VIP area only. Sponsors are A Town Called Freedom, Mars Production, Monisco, Pelican, Travelers Liquor, BTV, Niche, Channel 5, Channel 7, Love FM, and Love TV, Trim Radio and TV, and Cellular World.
Whether you are a busy person or stuck in traffic or having an adverse or very demanding circumstance, tension builds up, causing you to be stressed out. Stress attacks everyone, anytime, any age. And stress is a killer. Palm City? It's best to be alive than dead. So visit Freetown Drugstore to get options to relieve stress and to relax your mind.
Yes, sir, what can I do for you today?
I'm so stressed out.
Okay, after that, help you out right now. When I this daily, for 10 days, I am good after that, okay?
Okay.
Freetown Drugstore, 28 Freetown Road, where you are better off alive than dead. Freetown Drugstore, telephone 223-2876.
The Social Security Board has advised via the required public notice in the newspaper that it proposes to place funds in a term deposit at the National Bank of Belize totaling 15 million Belize dollars for a period of 1 year. The fixed interest rate is 4% per annum. The SSB informs that the investment is expected to generate approximately $600,000 in annual interest income. It adds that the investment will improve returns on funds, quote, that would otherwise earn little or no interest, end quote, and would continue to strengthen the long-term sustainability of the Social Security Fund for the payment of future benefits. Police are still searching for missing Dangriga man 23-year-old Idani Martinez, who was last seen on March 27 entering an SUV. His family has not heard from him since. He went missing on the same day as Deborah Bree Arthurs. ASP Stacy Smith said the investigation has not yet determined if their disappearances are linked. In a span of about a week, the bodies of 18-year-old Jail Westby and 17-year-old Alwyn Marin Jr. were found near the port of Belize in Port Loyola, Belize City. It is believed the two young men were killed due to a dispute over horses. Today, ASP Stacy Smith provided an update on the investigation into their murder. The body of missing Dangriga man Steve Lewis Jr. was found Friday morning near Siltgrass Stand Creek. Lewis was reported missing on Wednesday morning. He was last seen around 8 that morning as he was leaving on a delivery run in Siltgrass. Today, ASP Stacy Smith provided an update on the investigation and said police are seeking a suspect. Early Friday evening, 2 days after the return of first alcalde Marcus Canty of Indian Creek to his home after he claims had been kidnapped by two men and tied up in the bushes, the Maya Leaders Alliance, Toledo Alcaldes Association, and Julian Cho Society issued a promise press release. As it relates to the actual incident, the group urges the public to refer to the police updates on the matter, which it describes as serious. They added that they have also requested of the police to conduct a comprehensive investigation. The joint release also states, quote, "We continue to advocate for the government to swiftly establish a system for resolving third-party claims and land disputes involving conflicting interests over property," end quote. The police have reported that Canty had small bruises. He was taken to a private clinic in Belmopan for medical checks. After the break, daily 100 fine awaits later fillers to Integrity Commission and Belize's Irene Baquet selected for UCI Global 2028 training program in France. Stay tuned.
Belize wakes up connected to opportunity. And across our country, the work to keep Belize connected continues. SMART continues expanding our network across the country, bringing stronger coverage to more communities. With recent service enhancements in areas at Blue Creek and Progresso, Belize City, Orange Walk, and more on the way. We're bringing education closer to home, empowering entrepreneurs to grow their businesses, supporting industries that drive our economy, and keeping families connected wherever life takes them. With every expansion, we are investing in the infrastructure that moves Belize forward. Because connection isn't just about signal, it's about opportunity, progress, and the future we are building together. SMART, bringing people together.
En Atlantic Bank, tu comodidad es nuestra prioridad. Nuestro centro de contacto está diseñado para mejorar tu experiencia bancaria. Con una amplia gama de opciones de servicio al cliente, ahorras tiempo y esfuerzo. Puedes llamar fácilmente para bloquear o desbloquear tus tarjetas de débito y crédito, realizar consultas de cuentas y acceder a información detallada de tus tarjetas. Ya sea que necesites asistencia con la banca en línea, apoyo para comercios o consultas generales, nuestro equipo está listo para ayudarte. Para mayor comodidad, si todos los operadores están ocupados, puedes dejar tu número y un operador te devolverá la llamada lo antes posible para asegurarse de que recibas el apoyo que necesitas. Para mayor seguridad, es posible que necesitemos verificar tu identidad con un conjunto de preguntas sencillas. Recuerda, Atlantic Bank nunca solicitará tu nombre de tu usuario ni contraseña de Atlantic Online por llamada telefónica, mensaje de texto o correo electrónico, asegurando que tu información personal permanezca segura y protegida. Nuestro equipo de apoyo está disponible de lunes a viernes, de 8 a.m. a 6 p.m. en inglés y en español. Simplemente marca al 223-1212. Esta es la línea dedicada para nuestro centro de contacto. Atlantic Bank se compromete a brindarte un servicio excepcional y las herramientas que necesitas para administrar tus finanzas de manera conveniente y segura. Aprovecha al máximo nuestro servicio del centro de contacto.
Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
When the job calls, you need a truck that works as hard as you do. Strong, reliable, and built for the load. The Jack Freight Truck gets the job done. From the lumberyard to the work site, power your business with confidence. I can count on Jack to get the job done right.
The Social Security Board's new whistleblower reporting system makes it easy and confidential to speak up by reporting misuse of the Social Security services and benefits, including fraud, misconduct, false claims, and more. If you know of any unethical or illegal activity relating to SSB benefits, claims, or personnel, go to ssbspeakup.integrityline.com or use our toll-free hotline 0800-SPEAK-UP. 0800-773-2587. This confidential reporting system is a way for you to report concerns or incidents privately without fear of reprisal. Your submission is confidential and anonymous. The Social Security Board is committed to providing a secure, confidential medium for whistleblowing that promotes organizational accountability and enhances public confidence in our services.
We have 1,055 students, and so all of those students were exempted from the payment of tuition this year. In terms of the uniforms, it's only for Form 1 students, so each student got 3 uniforms, 3 sets, and in addition to that, the ministry also paid for their physical education uniform.
My mother is a single mother, so at the time when I entered First Form, I wasn't the only one here because I also had an older brother. And it used to put a lot of stress on my mother. So when this program got implemented, my mother was relieved because now she doesn't have to worry about us all the time. Maybe in projects, but not in tuition.
I was about to come out from school because I was about to start working to help out my parents more. But after the program came to play, my parents lost that stress and I still continued school.
My parents don't have to stress out because they work jobs that don't pay as much as it should. But with the tuition, it really helps me and it really gives me the motivation to strive for something bigger.
This program is very important because everybody goes through things that they don't talk about, and some might be financial struggles.
It makes me feel good that the government is taking initiative in its students.
I know that the government is paying for this stuff. It pushes me to work harder because I know they have expectations for us.
Thank you very much. This has been a wonderful thing to many people. It gives them a lot of opportunities.
The Ministry of Infrastructure Development and Housing hereby reminds the public of construction works being carried out for the expansion and rehabilitation of a portion of the Philip Wilson Highway from mile 8 to mile 24.5. Work is well underway. From mile 24.5 to the Lord's Bank Junction, upgrades will include hot mix, asphalt and concrete paving, wide shoulders on both sides of the road, a roundabout at the Borough Boom Junction, culvert installation, and large drains, the construction of bus shelters, road signs and marking, and properly designated junctions at the entrance of the Old Northern Highway, Maxborough, the HRCU housing community, and Los Lagos. From Lord's Bank to the Vista Del Mar Junction, upgrades will include expansion to a 4-lane highway with hot mix, asphalt and concrete paving, wide shoulders, sidewalks and drains on both sides, roundabouts at the Lord's Bank Road, Mirage Road, Billiken Road, and Airport Road intersections, designated pedestrian crossings, culvert installation and the clearing of the canal, installation of bus shelters, and road signs and markings. Every effort will be made to execute the works in a manner that minimizes road user inconvenience. But all road users should expect and plan for travel delays within active construction zones. Please, drive safely. Do not speed. Do not drive under the influence of alcohol or drugs. Do not drive recklessly. Please be courteous. Respect other road users. Adhere to the direction of traffic safety personnel and drive with due care and attention.
Every year by March 1st, elected representatives, including mayors and town councilors, as well as senators, must submit filings on their earnings to the Integrity Commission. According to the relevant legislation, the Prevention of Corruption Act, a $100 fee is imposed as a penalty for every day that filings on assets, income, and liabilities are late. The matter came up last week when the Minister of the Public Service revealed that he did not have to ask for an extension as he submitted his filing on time. This followed a post by Minister Julius Espat last week, sharing a photo of him making his submission.
Up to date, and I was on time. The Integrity Commission filings are due on March 1st of each year, so I was on time. I didn't have to ask for an extension.
And do you believe, up to that, do you believe that the Integrity Commission has the enforcement capability and is holding others to account? We know that village councillors, town councillors, city councillors also have to report. How will we help the integrity?
I don't think it's village councillors. I know town and city councillors have to also submit filings, elected representatives, members of the Senate, and their families. I have to submit one for my wife as well. I think that the law, the legislation is there to hold public officers to account. Remember, this is to look at it is part of the good governance for elected officials to make sure that they produce these filings every year, and it has to be done on time. We know in the past certain persons did not submit these filings. They had to ask for extensions. I'm hoping that everybody makes sure that they follow the regulations and they submit on time.
We confirm that the Act does allow for extensions for up to 3 months and for good cause on a case-by-case basis. Members of BCWJ and BEWJ took their workers' rights education campaign to the Michael Finnegan Market in Belize City Saturday morning, drawing steady engagement from shoppers and vendors. The outreach focused on severance, fairness, and workers' rights. Organizers say the response was overwhelmingly positive. Here is BCWJ spokesperson Emily Turner.
This morning's community engagement at the Michael Finnegan Market went really well. We had a strong turnout from members of both BCWJ and BEWJ, and we were able to engage directly with the public on issues surrounding workers' rights, severance, and fairness. The response from the public was very positive. People were open to the conversation and really interested in understanding what's happening and how it impacts workers more broadly. We were also joined by the president of the Bus Owners Association representing independent bus owners, as well as Will Mejia of the Belize Territorial Volunteers, Senator Glenfield Dennison, and Yaya Marin, a well-known Belizean grassroots activist. Their presence really showed the level of support and solidarity across different groups. Overall, it was a successful morning. This is part of our continued effort to educate, raise awareness, and keep the conversation going, not just for our members, but for workers across Belize.
Up-and-coming cyclist Irene Baki is on her way to France, where she will participate in the UCI Global 2028 project. The Cycling Federation of Belize, which made the announcement Sunday afternoon, stated, quote, "This is an awesome opportunity for her and the Federation as we work to develop the support of cycling in Belize by creating competitive riders for international participation," end quote. The UCI Global 2028 project builds on the earlier Africa 2025 initiative, which focused on giving riders from emerging African nations the tools to compete internationally. With Global 2028, the program is now being expanded to nations in Asia and Central and South America. Baki was selected during talent identification. She now heads to Brittany in northern France to participate in high-performance training camps from May to July ahead of the Road World Championship set for Montreal in September. Apart from racing competitively in Belize, including winning the women's junior cross country in 2025 and other races, 17-year-old Baki has competed regionally, earning a bronze medal at the Caribbean Cycling Union Junior Championships. And Prime Minister John Briceño and Foreign Minister Francis Fonseca, along with their delegation last week, were in Washington, D.C. for the 2026 spring meetings of the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank Group. On their first day, they met with Brian Mast, chair of the House Foreign Affairs Committee. You may recall that in March, Congressman Mast wrote Secretary of State Marco Rubio about the rule of law in Belize in a reference to happenings surrounding the Stake Bank project. Foreign Minister Francis Fonseca in a Facebook post said their, quote, cordial discussions focused on advancing the Belize-United States bilateral relationship and strengthening trade cooperation, end quote. And with that, we've come to the end of our newscast. The repeat can be viewed on this station later tonight at 9 and again tomorrow at midday. Join us again tomorrow for another edition of the news. And remember, you can always catch up with the day's top stories on our YouTube channel and Facebook page under XTV Believes. And you can watch the evening news live on our XTV BHNI app. I am Drea Espinosa. Have a safe and enjoyable evening.